Why do we lose muscle as we age? Have you ever noticed how much harder it is to stand up from a chair or carry groceries as you get older? It might seem like just a normal part of aging, but what's actually happening is much more than just feeling a little stiffer. As we age, we start to lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, and it affects nearly everyone. In fact, by the time you hit 80, you could lose as much as 50% of the muscle mass you had in your prime. But here's the kicker. It's not just about getting weaker. This loss of muscle isn't something that just happens overnight. It's a slow, gradual process that can sneak up on you without even realizing it. You might still feel fine, but then one day, something as simple as bending down to tie your shoes feels a lot more challenging than it used to. And the reality is, sarcopenia is more than just an inconvenience. It plays a huge role in falls, fractures, and a decrease in overall mobility, leading to a loss of independence for many older adults. In fact, muscle loss is one of the leading causes of nursing home admissions, which brings not only emotional and physical burdens, but also huge financial costs to families. So, why does this happen? Why does muscle loss seem inevitable as we get older? Let's take a closer look at how this happens, and more importantly, what we can do about it. What exactly is sarcopenia? Sarcopenia is essentially the age-related decline in muscle mass and strength. It starts very slowly, usually in your 30s, and becomes more pronounced as you hit your 60s. But what makes it particularly tricky is that you often don't notice it happening until one day you realize you can't lift as much, move as quickly, or keep up with the activities you used to do easily. The muscle loss associated with sarcopenia doesn't just make us weaker, it also affects our balance and coordination. This means that simple tasks like getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or picking up something from the ground become much harder and much more dangerous. The risk of falling increases dramatically, and even a minor fall can lead to serious injuries. And unfortunately, once this cycle starts, it becomes harder to stop. Why do we lose muscle as we age? The process of muscle loss as we get older is complicated, but it mainly comes down to a few key factors that change in our bodies over time. Hormonal changes. As we age, our body produces fewer critical hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, and estrogen. These hormones are essential for muscle growth and repair. Testosterone, for example, helps promote muscle protein synthesis, while growth hormone helps repair damaged muscle fibers. When these hormones decrease, it becomes harder to maintain and build muscle mass. Reduced physical activity. When we're younger, we tend to be more active, whether it's walking, lifting, or engaging in sports. But as we age, we often become less physically active. This reduction in movement contributes to muscle wasting. In fact, research shows that muscle mass declines by around 3 to 8% per decade after the age of 30, with this rate increasing after 60. Nutritional deficiencies. Along with physical inactivity, many older adults face nutritional deficiencies that contribute to muscle loss. Proteins, vitamins, and minerals like vitamin D, calcium, and omega-3 fatty acids are crucial for muscle health. If your diet doesn't include enough of these nutrients, it can accelerate the process of muscle breakdown. Inflammation. Chronic inflammation is another culprit. As we age, our bodies tend to experience low-grade inflammation that can lead to muscle breakdown. Inflammation impairs muscle repair and regeneration, which means that any muscle loss becomes harder to reverse. But here's the good news. Muscle loss is preventable. Now that we know why muscle loss happens, here's the silver lining. We can slow it down or even reverse it. And the key to doing this is all about the choices we make every day, especially when it comes to what we eat. In the next sections, we'll explore 5 powerful, science-backed foods that can help preserve muscle mass as you age. But before we dive into that, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any changes in your muscle strength or mobility as you've gotten older? Drop a comment below and let us know. And if you're finding this information helpful so far, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more health tips like these. 5 powerful foods to preserve muscle mass after 60. So now that we know why muscle loss happens as we age, let's talk about what we can do to fight it. And guess what? It starts with what we eat. The right foods can make a huge difference in preserving and even rebuilding muscle mass. Let's dive into 5 foods that are packed with nutrients to keep your muscles strong. 1. Lean poultry, chicken and turkey. First up, we've got lean poultry like chicken and turkey. You've heard it before, protein is key for muscle health, and lean poultry is one of the best sources. It's rich in complete protein, which means it has all the amino acids your muscles need to rebuild. Plus, it's packed with leucine, which helps stimulate muscle growth. Research shows that eating more protein, including lean poultry, helps older adults maintain muscle mass and strength, so it's a must for your muscle-preserving diet. How to add it? Try eating chicken or turkey at least 3 to 4 times a week. Roast it, grill it, add it to salads, or enjoy it as a snack. If you agree that chicken and turkey are muscle-friendly, hit 1 in the comments. If you don't, hit 3. I'd love to hear your thoughts. 2. Fatty fish, salmon and mackerel. Next on the list is fatty fish. Think salmon, mackerel, sardines. These fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are known for reducing inflammation, which is a big factor in muscle breakdown. They also help your body use protein more effectively. Studies show that people who eat fatty fish regularly experience less muscle loss over time. So, these fish are definitely worth adding to your diet. How to add it? Aim to eat fatty fish at least twice a week. Bake it, grill it, or toss it in a salad. If you're not into cooking fish oil supplements are another option. If you think fatty fish is a muscle-boosting food, drop a 1. If not, hit 3 and share your favorite alternative. 3. Eggs. Whole eggs, not just whites. Let's talk about eggs. Whole eggs, not just the whites. Eggs are a great source of protein, but the yolk has some serious benefits too. Whole eggs contain leucine, which directly stimulates muscle growth. And they're rich in vitamin D, which supports muscle function and strength. Research shows that eating whole eggs, especially after exercise, can increase muscle protein synthesis by up to 40%. How to add it? Have 1 to 2 whole eggs daily, scramble them, make an omelet, or just boil them. Easy, quick, and packed with muscle-building nutrients. If you're a fan of whole eggs, hit 1. If you don't like them, hit 3. Let me know what you prefer. 4. Greek yogurt, plain, full fat. Greek yogurt is another powerhouse for your muscles. It's packed with casein protein, which digests slowly and feeds your muscles over time. Casein provides a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles, making it a great option before bed. Plus, it's rich in calcium and vitamin D, which are essential for muscle function and bone health. Studies show that dairy, like Greek yogurt, can help preserve muscle mass in older adults. It's a simple, healthy addition to your diet. How to add it? Eat Greek yogurt 3 to 4 times a week. You can have it as a snack, add it to smoothies, or top it with fruit and nuts for extra nutrients. If you think Greek yogurt is a great muscle food, hit 1. If it's not your thing, hit 3 and tell me why. 5. Beans and legumes. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans. Last but not least, we have beans and legumes, lentils, chickpeas, black beans. These plant-based foods are packed with protein, fiber, and essential minerals. Beans are rich in resistant starch, which helps feed your gut bacteria. A healthy gut helps reduce inflammation, which is key for maintaining muscle mass. Plus, they're loaded with magnesium, which is vital for muscle function and energy production, a perfect plant-based protein option for muscle preservation. How to add it? Aim to eat beans 3 to 4 times a week. Add them to soups, stews, salads, or make a delicious bean dip. If you agree that beans are a great muscle food, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, hit 3 and let me know your thoughts. Wrapping it up. So there you have it, 5 muscle-preserving foods you can start adding to your diet today. Whether it's lean poultry, fatty fish, whole eggs, Greek yogurt, or beans, these foods are all packed with the nutrients your muscles need to stay strong. And don't forget, it's not just about eating these foods, it's also about staying active. Keep moving, keep lifting, and fuel your muscles with the right foods. Now, let's hear from you. Which of these foods are you going to start adding to your meals? Drop a 1 if you agree with the list, or a 3 if you've got other favorites. I want to know what works for you. And, as always, if you found this helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on how to stay strong and healthy at any age.